Yo, my dudes, what is going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is just a simple how-to video on taming the RHYNIOGNATHAs. These tames will be very useful when ASA drops, so I imagine it will be a race to tame them, and you might want to practice a few times beforehand, or at least, watch this video and familiarize yourself with how it's done. So before we get stuck in, if you would consider hitting that subscribe button, dropping a like and a comment, it helps the channel grow and I appreciate it a whole lot. All that being said, let's get into it. Alrighty, of course the fog came in. Alrighty guys, so things you're going to need to tame the Rhynio. You're going to need something to damage it with. I choose to use a Fabby, and like kind of a not a very good one. You're going to need a dino, honestly the biggest dino you can find. Brontos and Mega Shylones will give you the highest chance of getting good stats on your Rhynio. It scales with the size of your dino. So and also the stats of your dino will transfer, hopefully, if you're lucky, to that Rhynio. What else you're gonna need is you're gonna need the whatever it's called, the pheromone, and you get the pheromone by killing the male Rhynios. So the females will get you pregnant. The males give you the pheromone. So you gotta, I've went and found a male and killed it before this. We don't need to put that in. I'm just killing off all these other racers around here so nothing can interrupt us. I think we're about good to start. So we'll start damaging it. Okay, let's just kill this racer real quick. Don't want you around here. So the Rhynio's aggro is onto my Bronto. That's perfect. We're gonna feed it the pheromone. It gets this little glow going. And then we're going to start damaging the Rhynio. I've got my Fjordur on my shoulder, so that should tell me how low its health is. When ASA comes out, there will be no Fjordur, so you'll probably need to use a spyglass, or magnifying glass, sorry. Now, so this thing's half health already. They're very easy to kill, so definitely take it slow. Just pop it. Maybe one more here. Okay, it still seems to be around half. Alright, when it comes in like this, we're going to switch to the hatchet. So I find that's the best way to kind of deal small amounts of damage to it, with being less likely to kill it. Okay, we keep just making sure it's not laggy. Sometimes it lags and then the yellow little cross doesn't change. Okay, still seems to be half health. Let's pump it a few more times with the Fab. Give it one more go. That's coming in. Okay, we'll use the hatchet again. Definitely feels safer using the hatchet. I've killed too many of these trying to tame them. This is probably my 7th or 8th one that I've tamed in the last week. Okay, still going slow with the hatchet. Might be able to pump another Fabby shot into it. I'm scared to do that. Okay, good. He's coming in. Sweet. We'll go back to the hatchet. Still going slow with the hatchet. You can tell I'm nervous to kill it. Taking it very slow. Okay, it's starting to look a lot more dark orange. That's perfect. Just waiting to see if it wants to do its thing. Not yet. Okay, we'll do one more slappy slap with the hatchet. Okay, starting to look pretty low here. Okay. Here it goes. Perfect. Yes. Okay. And now our Bronto is pregnant. And next is the really fun part. Yeah. So I got a TP here to TP this back into our base so we can deal with that in the privacy of our base. Okay, we've got the pregnant Bronto into our base. This is just a pro cave that we built on server to tame these guys, and so it's, I believe it's 4 hours that it will gestate, and I think it's every 35 minutes it's going to request something that you need to give it. And I'll put a list of everything that we know that it can request on the screen right now.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Alrighty guys, so if you've done all those things, you got a high stat dino with the biggest drag weight you can find. I mean, it also depends on what stat you were trying to transfer. We wanted HP Rhinios, so we're going to use Brontos and Mega Shellons. If you want a melee Rhinio, you would use a Giga or a Karchar. And if you got all the cravings done, which can truly be a challenge, it asks for some very weird stuff. You did all that, you have a much higher chance of your Rhinio baby being born with the stats of the Tame that it was in. So let's see how mine did here. It's burst out of the Bronto, it's level 131, that's a good sign. We will name it my usual SK tag. Okay, and let's see. Hey! It did get it! So it got the HP stat, that is awesome. 24k HP on pop. Beautiful. Level 131, so it's probably the only stat it took, but that's really the only stat that matters. So yeah, that's great. That's a total success. And that is how you do it, my friends. That is how you tame the Rhinios. I imagine for ASA they're going to be super strong, and probably everybody will be gunning for them very early in the game. So definitely going to want to make sure you get yourself a few of these super quick. And that's it. That's everything. That's all for today's video. So if you found this helpful or if you learned something, please make sure to smash that subscribe button, drop a like and a comment. If I did anything wrong or if there's anything that I didn't show, please leave it in the comments so everybody can read it and learn. All that being said, I hope everybody's having an awesome day, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.